Now, what's most interesting about this is that right underneath it, isn't it?
Yeah. The way these.
And then this leaner goes into there. Now, what's this one, Rob? Is this one a pushed over tree? It's too big to work out whether it's just resting there. So I think it must be a pushed over tree. I know, tiny little cross. I wonder if they maybe cross over the road here. Another little leaner there, but that could have just fallen out of the tree. But that, underneath there with those two pinned arches over the top, so this is holding that bit of the pinned arch there, which then goes all the way down to the floor and is stuck in the ground, poked in the ground there. That's beautiful. There's another big leaner just over there, look. And that could be perfectly natural. I do think it's interesting though that you've got that coming down from that pinned arch and then touching it on the ground there is another piece of log, which again to me seems to demonstrate this circuit board effect of wood touching each other, laid out in kind of patterns. Isn't that interesting how we tend to find these blue mylar balloons? Has all that just fallen down from up there? Or is it placed there for a reason? Am I seeing a pattern in it because that's what my brain is trained to recognise? Am I seeing an asterisk because my brain likes to order my environment? See, look at those two. It seems a little too organised to be random. See, there isn't anything over there, and there isn't anything over there, but there's still trees up there. So why is that there and not there? Sorry if I'm swinging the camera around a bit, I'm getting excited again. Don't have a lot in my life. Rob's found a pinned arch. Let's have a look and see. Is it properly pinned, Rob?
Yeah.
Properly held down? Oh gosh, it's held down by that. Well, that's impressive.
All wedged in there, look.
Oh yeah, it is. So that's the end of it where the leaves were. And it goes back there.
There's some stuff in there.
It's held down by this one. And it goes back down to there. And there's our fork that we always find. What is it, hon?
There, it looks like it's sort of fence. Not like
I know, yeah. You see, that again looks like an asterisk. But I don't know, maybe that just happens randomly in nature. I have no idea. So what did you want to show me? Oh, that's interesting as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces there. Just in that little spot. I mean, they could have all fallen out of the tree once again. Yeah, now
a bit like the other section that had loads of sticks on the
it
ground.
just seems to me a bit odd that things would fall in a straight line. But having said that, this could always be somebody lining up some wood ready to come back and get it later. Look at that pinned arch there right over our heads. I didn't notice that. Look, where does that end go there?
To get to the tree there where all those sticks are.
Oh, right.
Look at the sticks on this side, there's even more.
Yeah. So what do we say when we find a pinned arch?
Should be a leaner somewhere.
There should be a leaner, a pinned arch and a leaner, and possibly a cross. Well, there's a leaner over there. There's a leaner there. We've got 2 pinned arches going on here. And the rest of that tree is stood upright. So it does seem interesting that only that one piece has bent over. There's another leaner just there. And maybe these leaners just fell out of the tree and ended up there by accident. Let's see. There's nothing on the floor there. There's nothing on the floor over there. And then behind us, there's all that chaos with the pinned arches and the patterns on the floor. So, are the patterns on the floor writing? Some kind of, flat 2D writing? Or are they just random shapes? That one's snapped off, but it does feel quite weedy. You see, this to me again looks like some kind of layering, as though at one time one bit has been put down, then later on someone else has come and put another bit down and reinforced or re-emphasised the message, the words, the pattern, the information. So why isn't it here? Why isn't there the same stuff here? Oh look, there's some human stuff there. I can see. Somebody's left a little plastic something on the ground. Now that's chainsaw oil. So somebody's obviously been in here cutting things down. So maybe some of what we see is from somebody using their chainsaw. I know, but you know, maybe we just recognise crosses because they're easy to spot, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why they stand out. Now here's one of my favourite things. A beautiful Y stick shoved in a tree.
And a pin up.
There's the break. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we've got a break there. I didn't spot that, Rob, because I was too busy looking at that Y stick. And then we've got a pinned arch here as well. So, why do we see these things together? Is it a coincidence that we see these things together? Are we seeing things that are random and reading too much into it? See, there's another little Y stick there leaned up against that tree. And I still don't understand why they don't fall the other way up. Not so many spiders today, which is nice. I've no idea where they've gone. Probably gone to our house for the winter.
Not anything else really stands out.
It's a beautiful bit of wood, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's all, I think, oak and beech. It's really nice. This is where you get truffles in this kind of ground.
Place the metal detect too.
Metal detecting as well.
So,
Okay, look, here we go again. A break pointing to a pinned arch
I'll show them the end.
that is pinned here, resting on this bit of a live tree with an end that
Which isn't from
is
there.
not growing there. And a leaner. And another leaner. Okay, so we found another pinned arch here that goes up through that tree. There's a Y stick there, leaning against it, helping to hold it in place. And that also makes a cross there on the tree. There's a leaner there just behind it. And then the bottom of the pinned arch is hooked on this tree here, and then it goes down to the ground here. But it's come a long way. It's come from right over there, but it is quite a spindly one, so maybe that's what happens, because there's another one there just behind it doing a very similar thing, and that's another quite